Welcome to Wargroove. I think Wargroove 2 just released information that reveals secret commanders in Wargroove 2. But first, let's talk about the not-so-secret commanders that were just revealed, along with the release date of October 5th. So the Fari, this new race of mice people over here in the new big commander selection screen that was revealed in the trailer. We got 3 new characters, Ram, Lytra, and Pistol, if I'm saying their names correctly, as well as Nadia. We knew about Nadia. However, a lot of folks were speculating that this chart looked a little weird because the Fahri, in their orange banners, are sort of separating Nadia from the rest of the Outlaws. You see, like, kind of the Outlaws over here have black banners, like Felheim has blue, Requiem has purple, the Fahri have orange. Why does Nadia have a black banner, but she's by herself? This seems to indicate that in the new game, it probably won't feature the twins and Vesper. Wolfar will get a makeover. And, goodness, I'm tripping on her name now. Nadia will have her own pirate faction, possibly with more new commanders, namely the secret ones. Now, how good am I at predicting Wargroove conspiracies? Well, let's take a look at before the Fahri were revealed, before these mice people were revealed, we got these 3 silhouettes, and I had a video with a theory that the silhouettes were actually these people. Mauchai, Roostone, and possibly a reincarnation of Elodie from the first game. I was completely wrong about Roostone. There is no giant chicken in the game that I am aware of. However, I think I was pretty close with Mauchai. If you take a look at Mauchai, Mauchai is this rat-like, very diminutive character, originally designed for Felheim, but I think it was redesigned to be the Fahri people. Take a look at the reveal in the official trailer for that particular character. I'm going to show you the reveal. So, mysterious new factions revealed. Let me just increase the playback speed a little bit. And boom! It is a mouse with a floating orb, which is exactly what I said in the video. Additionally, if I skip ahead very significantly, like all the way over here, you can see in the middle of the screen, and there's a lot of characters here, but in the middle of the screen, there is this sort of character holding a harp. Not exactly a guitar, but seemingly some kind of instrument. I think, it's not completely for sure yet, this could be the reincarnation of Elodie. So I think, you know, with 2 out of 3, I want to say, with 2 out of 3 of the silhouettes, namely Mauchai and not Elodie, I was pretty close. Completely wrong about the rooster. Mea culpa there. But ultimately, I think I'm not terrible at predicting what's going to happen. And so on that note, let me show you my evidence, additional evidence for why I think they're secret new commanders. Screen's going to go black for just a second while I pull this up. So, in this post on the Chucklefish blog, from a long time ago, we were introduced to Jan-Jack the Ripper and Aki the Akuma. I had a whole video on them. I'm not going to talk about them again. However, I will say that it's very possible that they will be new commanders, pirates in Nadia's crew. Not only were we told that there were 2 new playable factions, actually let me put that on the screen, 2 new playable factions, only one of them being the Fahri, right? Jan-Jack and Akuma must be part of the other playable faction, the Pirates. Now, we did get to see Jan-Jack in the demo, very briefly. They did look like they had unique character art. I'm sorry, I can't show it to you. They shut down the demo. I wanted to take a picture of it, but they shut down the demo until Wargroove 2 comes out. And Aki the Akuma, we never saw Aki. However, I found this Discord post. I've been doing a lot of research. Take a look. Where a pirate villager's assets, a pirate villager named Aki has assets in the new mapmaker. So, this implies a couple of things. First of all, it implies that Aki, unfortunately, might be just a villager, not a main commander. Second, if you also look at this Discord post, you'll see that mini commanders, basically like archers and swords and not important like units, but they're treated as commanders, are a new thing. So unfortunately, Aki and Jan-Jack might just be mini commanders. They might just be knights or villagers that you have to protect, but they're not actually new commanders with grooves and special powers. That is possible. I want to acknowledge that's possible. I still think, however, they might be, Jan-Jack at least, will be a new commander. But there's more evidence here. There's more evidence, and this is Really, really crazy. I'm going to show you the most compelling piece of evidence in the trailer itself. Are you ready for this? This is huge, okay? All right, I'm going to rewind the trailer. I'm going to rewind the trailer to, I want to say about here. Okay. Now, most people, you're not watching this in HD. You're watching this with, like, normal playback speed, and you're watching it with reasonable audio quality. So I'm going to play the trailer. Okay, very beautiful. Look at that stunning, beautiful, like, visual effect, right? All this stuff. Here's what I did. Okay? When I realized there were a bunch of screens on the screen, I thought, someone's trying to hide something from me. There's got to be something good here. Maximum HD audio quality, and turn the playback speed to 0.25. It's gonna crawl. It's gonna slowly crawl forward. But look at that stunning audio quality. Slowly zoom out. I wanted to see if there was something hidden on this screen, pausing it, and in this frame, there is. There's something hidden here, okay? There's a whole lot hidden here. First of all, I want to draw your attention to the bottom left. I don't know if you can see it, so I'm going to blow it up a little bit for you, okay? I'm going to blow it up a little bit. Hans. Hans with a black banner. There's no one named Hans. Who is Hans? Hello? Did anyone else see this? I didn't see anyone posting about this. Hans. This could be a new commander. They have a commander banner. That is a commander banner. You only get that if you're a commander or, admittedly, a mini commander. It could be a mini commander. But they're going up against Lytra, who was one of the new announced commanders. Lytra is one of the Fari, the mouse people. So it really looks like Hans is going to be a new pirate commander in Nadia's faction. Possibly a secret unlockable commander. And that they just sort of slipped in there in like the bottom left corner of the screen. But that's not all. That's not all. Take a look at the top right, okay? Take a look at the top right. You see Wolfar talking to what looks like maybe an outlaw villager or a Cherrystone villager clad in black. I'm not sure if actually the assets are different between those two things. But either way, Wolfar is talking to this person. All right. And then I'm going to press play. And Wolfar very, very quickly, wait, what was that? It's immediately fading. You couldn't see it. But once again, I did a frame by frame, right? I did a frame by frame. I zoomed in. I'm going to show it to you. Just give me a second. I'm sorry the screen keeps turning black. It's a glitch. Here we go. Ready? There we go. Bill. You can barely see it. The sword is covering them when their name is there, but it clearly says Bill. And I started thinking, Bill, I know a Bill. Where have I seen Bill before? I'm sure there is a Bill in Wargroove. Sure enough, courtesy of the Wargroove wiki, I was able to track it down to this scene at the end of the Double Trouble DLC and other scenes as well. There was an outlaw named Bill in the original Wargroove games. Now, obviously, we saw Bill in that clip. Bill was very clearly a villager, not a commander, but it is still cool that they're bringing Bill back. Maybe we'll get to see Bill as a mini commander. Maybe it's just a reference to some of the characters that were in the first game. Still really cool. So far, in summary, what have we discovered? We've discovered that there are, obviously, the 3 revealed commanders in addition to Nadia, and I was pretty close with my mouse theory. I was actually pretty close with the mouse theory. They were mouse people, so that one theory was correct. I think I was close with the guitar theory. Maybe they're the reincarnation of Elodie. That hasn't been proven or disproven yet. But ultimately, mouse people, that's awesome. No one saw that coming. However, it does really look like there are missing commanders here and here. Like there will be a little arrow button there you can click once you unlock the secret commanders, just like the way it currently works for Wargroove if you have like a modded commander, for example. And they might be Janjak, Aki, Hans. I'm really like heavily pushing on Hans because that banner just looked so commanderish. Or alternatively, Bill, though I think Bill was just a throwaway reference to the last game. What do you think? Do you think any of these people are new secret commanders? Do you think we haven't seen the new secret commanders yet? Or do you think I am making all this up? There are no secret commanders at all, and Chucklefish just did not include any like they did with the first game. The first game had some super secret commanders. Merciful was amazing. Let me know. That's all for now. Welcome to Wargroove.